Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a new video. And today we're gonna look at my February monthly haul. It's gonna be a little bit quicker haul because I don't have that many products. I have a couple eyeshadows and palettes, but then I don't have much else, so yeah, it's gonna be quite short. But if you like makeup and if you like reviews of makeup, then definitely keep on watching. And if this is your first time here, hi, my name's Sasha. I love indie makeup, I love colorful makeup, especially eyeshadows, and I just love playing with makeup and trying new brands, indie brands especially. I think pretty much most of my collection is indie brands, so again, if that's something that you like, then I would be very happy to see you here. If you're interested about this butterfly look that I'm wearing today, I've used the Earth palette by Udon's Eye in collaboration with Tina from Fancy Face. And I've already filmed my two looks and like the initial review with this palette. I will link it down below. And this look I've created on my Instagram and TikTok. And maybe I'll post it as a shorts here as well. I don't know if it's gonna be short enough because YouTube only allows 60 seconds if I'm not mistaken, but I was inspired by all of these little butterflies and I tried to recreate that, and I'm quite happy with how it looked, how it turned out. So if you want to see that, it should probably, I think it's already up on my Instagram and TikTok, and I will try to link it if I'll remember. So first things first, I have the Novellista Vanilla Club Eau de Parfum. I've wanted this perfume for a very long time. It is beautiful. It is a vanilla scent, but it's kind of more like a spicy vanilla. It has some like kind of cinnamony, woody undertones as well. It kind of reminds me like a Indian chai latte and like the vanilla flavor of it, but it has that spice and that woodiness, and it's just beautiful. It's extremely warm and stunning. I don't know, I think I'm gonna wear it a lot in winter because this is just such a beautiful scent. I would also want the silk, no, not silk, velvet dusk, I think is one of their other fragrances, and I would really want that because it's stunning and it lasts and it lasts quite a while. Usually I can smell it throughout the whole day on me, so beautiful. And I love the packaging. I love the woody cap, and it's just beautiful and it's wonderful, and I love scents like these. And it's my first like kind of like more luxurious or higher end perfume. I would always buy things from drugstore, and like not even the expensive things from drugstore, but like the more affordable ones. So this is my first kind of more expensive product, and I love it. And I mean, you can see I've already used a bit. Mine has like a little bit of a faulty cap, or like the spritzer, so a little bit of it got leaked a little bit, or like it leaked a bit, but now it seems to be okay. So I think it was just the initial couple of uses. Okay, so another makeup product is the e.l.f. eyeshadow base. I've had this for a while, but I think I've only used it once before or twice, and now I'm using it over here. Whenever I'm here and I'm doing my makeup, I'm using this one. It's a very small compartment. It's a very silky formula, kind of very skin-like, very smooth. So I feel like if you sometimes have like patchiness with your eyeshadows, or you feel like it's skipping sometimes, or like creating blotches of colors, I think this would be nice for that because it has that like very silky feel to the skin. And I think every color that I've tried on top of this looks the same way as when I'm using the Beauty Bay primer, which is definitely a lot more grippier, thicker, product, so I think the color payoff is similar. Maybe, but I think this could be nicer for when you want to do just like a little bit of color and you're not good at blending, or you fear that the colors could end up a little bit harsh and like deep. I think for this, with this formula, it's gonna be very easy to blend it out. So, but I had no problem building on top of this as well. So I think it's a nice one. It was extremely inexpensive. I think there's very little product in there, so it's probably not gonna last you forever. But I mean, the Beauty Bay primer, I'm using that for 2 years, and it kind of drives me crazy how old it is. So I don't mind switching it up from time to time. Then I have 4 of the Cinch Beauty brushes. So I have the EO2, which is this smaller blending brush, as you can see. Then I have the EO5, which is even smaller blending brush. And they're dirty because I haven't washed them yet. Then I have the EO1, which is this like paw shape. Great for inner corner and like smaller areas, especially for shimmers, at least for me. And then I have the EO6, which is this bigger rectangular one, and I love that for like starting the crease with this and like really laying the main color. And then I would use the EO2 to kind of blend out a lighter color in the beginning and kind of at the edges. And then I would use the EO5 to deepen up the outer corner. So I really love them. They're beautiful. They feel really nice. They're nice like weight and length, in my opinion, to like work nicely. I really like when the brushes are slightly longer and have like a nice, like that, they're not heavy, they're really light, but they're really easy to like manipulate, and I really like that. So they're amazing. And then I have a couple of single eyeshadows and one magnetic palette of singles. So first up I have this V Cosmetics palette, and in there I have 3 Colourpop matte singles that I've bought actually quite a while ago. I think I've received them in December, but I think it was in December because I was filming my single collection in December. So I have this green shade, kind of like mossy green or like foresty green-ish color. With a little, it has slightly, like it has a little bit of blue in it. I don't know if the camera really shows it, but it has like slight blue tone to it as well. And this is the shade Conjure Up. I've used this shade and the other 2 shades 3 or 4 times. So I did try them a couple times, and this is the good Colourpop matte formula that I like. It's very easy to use. It's not the most pigmented, like I have more pigmented eyeshadows, but also they're kind of harder to blend out and work with. But these are really good color payoff and like a really good pigmentation for a formula that's really easy to use, and I've never had really any problems with their formula when it comes to mattes. Then this shade is called Entangled, and it's this beautiful orangey color, like slightly more orange than the Cinch brushes. It's like a very nice typical orange shade. And then I have this kind of yellow, extremely vibrant, almost neon yellow, called Big Smile. It's beautiful, and it has like a little bit of sparkle in it. I don't know if you will be able to see that. On the eyes, it looks almost kind of like greenish. You can't see any of the sparkle, and it has like that slightly greenish neon-y undertone, but it's a very beautiful yellow, and I love these three shades together. I think the yellow, the orange, and the green, I don't know, it's just a color story that works really nicely together for me. And since I don't have any other palette to put them, I have them in my V Cosmetics singles palette. Then a palette that I've built on my own is this magnetic palette from Ensley Rain. This is the Twisted Tea Party palette from them. And here is the color story that I created. And I've used my Terra Moons shimmers and mattes, then Colourpop mattes, and then couple Mika Beauty Shop shimmers. So these two are Terra Moons, this is Mika Beauty Shop, these three are Colourpop, this is Mika Beauty Shop, this is Terra Moons, these two also Terra Moons, these are Colourpop, and these all are Terra Moons. And I really love this color story. I've used this palette, let me actually find it. I've used this palette 12 times. And when it comes to how much I've used the shimmers, so this is the shade Andromeda, I've used it 3 times. This is the shade Atlas, I've used it 3 times as well. This is the Mika Beauty Shop Magnitude, I've used it 5 times so far. This is Poodle by Colourpop, also 3 times. Then Let's Do It, also 3 times from Colourpop. Colourpop shade Friendly, also used it 3 times. Then Mika Beauty Shop Holophilic 5 times. Then Terra Moons Ivy 4 times. Terra Moons Castor 3 times. Terra Moons Serpent 4 times. Terra Moons Arctic Lime only 2 times. Then Colourpop Lost and Found 3 times. Colourpop Tide Pool 2 times. Terra Moons Sharon 3 times. Then Snow Globe 3 times, also from Terra Moons. And then Terra Moons Beetlejuice also 3 times. So most of them 3 to 4 times. And then only this kind of satiny shade from Colourpop, I've used it twice. It's a really nice shade. I would want it to be a little bit more sparkly, but when I top it with the Serpent's shade or with the Atlas shade, it looks stunning, so it's not that much of a problem. And I really love the Colourpop mattes, the Terra Moons mattes. The Terra Moons mattes are amazing. They're even better than Colourpop because they're very, I mean, I only have 3, but they're really bright, really colorful and pigmented, and really nice to use. There's a little bit of kick up in the pen, but that's it. And from the shimmers, I have pretty much all of them are iridescent, except this one. This one is like a metallic, kind of yellowy green. I wish I had more multichromes from them and like more metallic shades, because most of these are iridescent shades and they're beautiful, but I would have to use something underneath to actually make them like pop properly. So that's my only like little complaint, but it's not the shade's fault. It's just that I didn't realize how iridescent they're gonna be, but I love them in the inner corner and on the lower lash line and on top of something. They're just stunning. So yeah, I'm very happy. I might change it up later if I'll decide that that's what I want to do. But so far I'm very happy with this color story, and I think it's very very pretty. So that's this one. And then last palette is the Mio Makeup The Frog's Tale eyeshadow palette. This is a 15 pan palette. It has It has 9 mattes, 2 glitter, like burst glitters, and then 4 shimmers. I mean, this one is more satiny, but let's say shimmers. And I really like this one. I think it's a beautiful color story. It's like mostly neutral with a little bit of blue. I really like the shimmers and the matte here. I don't really need the top row. That's not really my style, but I don't think that really matters. But I love the greens, love the blues. I think it's absolutely stunning color story. I love the shimmers here. I've only used the glitters in my initial review video. I don't really use glitters very often. I like extremely sparkly eyeshadows, but the glitters, they're kind of harder to work with, they're harder to wear, and they're harder to take off in the evening, so I don't really love wearing them. But that's just me. I've used this palette 5 times, and I've used the shades 2 to 3 times. The only shade that I only used once is this shade, because it's a bony white matte shade that I never use these shades. And then also these two I've only used once because it's neutrals, and I don't really wear neutrals very often. I mean, this shimmer kind of pulls a little bit orangey, but or like reddish orange. But yeah, I'm not the biggest neutral wearer, so for me it's mostly like a 9 pan of these shades. But these shades are beautiful, and I also kind of like this one because it's more like a mustardy orangey color. So yeah, I really love this one. The mattes are really nice, the shimmers also really nice. My only maybe complaint is the black one, because it's kind of messy, and even the palette is like dirty from it. Like it gets everywhere, even on my finger. And it's kind of hard to clean up, so that's my only complaint. But I love the blues, especially because it's such a beautiful pastel blue and like vibrant, like electric blue, I guess you could say. It's a very fun color story, and with the green, it looks stunning. With the kind of mustardy color, it looks really fun. You can put it with the like browns and blacks. It's just a really well done color story, in my opinion. And I think it fits the theming, and it's beautiful, and I definitely want to try more from Mio Makeup. I've been watching their website to see if there's gonna be any new releases or something, because I would really want to try something out from them. And then I also have this is kind of random, but this is from skincare. This is the calcium cream, like it's calcium and panthenol based cream. It's kind of like a thicker cream, and I like to use these. It's kind of like an ointment, and I like to use them under my eyes to sandwich my eye cream to get like more hydration. Also around my nose if I'm like blowing my nose a lot. Sometimes behind my ears a little bit, and on my knuckles if they get dry. So I would use that at night, and I really like that. It's in every pharmacy, and yeah, I like stuff like that. So it's not a particular brand or anything. You can get these things from like La Roche-Posay and Eucerin and stuff like that, but I think that these like off-brand pharmacy products are way better sometimes, and they're so much cheaper, like sometimes even 10 times cheaper. So I would definitely recommend looking through your pharmacy for these, and they always work. Like if it has calcium, panthenol, and sometimes even vitamin E, these are the best to kind of regenerate the skin and help with healing and stuff like that. So those are all the products. I know this video was a little bit shorter, but since there were technically like 3 eyeshadow palettes, or like 3 eyeshadow products and things like that, and I know there's gonna be a lot in next month, because I'm reviewing I'm reviewing the 3 Udens eye palette. I also got the Lovesick palette by Wicked Widow, which I don't know if it's already up on my channel, but I've already filmed my initial review with it, and I should be getting the, was it Earth Wizards from Makeup Beauty Shop? It was the palette that they've had in pre-order. I think it was like in December. So it's finally shipping. As I'm filming this, it's in Germany, so like it's almost where I live. So I should be getting that in the next week, and I should be filming with it. So by the time this month ends, I should have my review for that, which means that that's gonna be like 5 palettes for March to review in my monthly haul, and I didn't want to put these as well. That would be a lot and I don't really want to do that. So yeah, that's why this video is a little bit shorter. Let me know if you like these more shorter ones, or if you would rather have like bigger reviews or like a bigger amount of products. Let me know. I'm still figuring this out, but I want to give you like a proper review and tell you everything that I've noticed about these products. So I feel like if I would have a lot of products, then I would have to kind of shorten. Then I would have to shorten the review of each product, and I don't really want to do that. So let me know how you like it, and I hope you have a great day, and I'll be very happy to see you in my next video. So bye!